Now, in today's game, the centre-back position has completely changed. They are no longer just your traditional defender. They are deep-lying playmakers when your team have the ball. If you're not a centre-back, you know exactly what to do. Send this to a centre-back. And if you are a centre-back, take notes. If you're a football coach, take notes as well. Now let's get into it. So when we talk about line-breaking passes, this is what we're talking about. Being able to find players in between the lines, in the pocket. So here, Luke Shaw has inverted, and that's how Lisandro Martinez finds him. In this scenario, Lisandro Martinez, across the pitch almost, vertical pass straight into Bruno Fernandes in that pocket of space. If you can be the player in the first phase of play, to play those slow passes, to control the speed of play, to really draw them towards you, and then bang, you release your attacking players in a bit of space because you've drawn the plays towards you. Your attacking players would thank you after the game with a little handshake. Maybe they'll buy you something as well, I don't know. But you'd be able to give them more time, more space, more opportunities to express themselves, which is absolutely essential for your team to flourish in attacking areas. Once again, he's looking at his options and he finds that excellent pass in between the lines into Bruno in that huge pocket of space. Once again, I keep saying once again, but it's the truth. Vertical pass, notice the disguise, and he's finding Bruno in the pocket again. So it's about playing with the little disguise to really create the space, to drag the opposition into thinking you're going to play direct, and then you play directly down the middle of the pitch. Just notice the way he's so relaxed on the ball, and then within a split second, he finds the players in between the lines. And if you notice with his hips, the way he's playing those passes, he's pretending like he's playing out wide, and then he just wraps his foot around the ball to play it centrally. The more you watch Lisandro Martinez, the more you understand what I mean. Where sometimes he just stands with the ball, walks forward, puts his foot on the ball, walks back. The reason why he does that is so whatever rotation that Manchester United want to do happens, then he breaks the line. When you're always playing touch, play, touch, play, touch, play, your team actually don't have time to rotate and get into those positions in possession. So for example, if Mainu wants to go a bit higher, Shaw goes higher, Rashford tucks inside, that allows Casemiro a bit of space, Bruno sometimes drops in on the far side. If United want to play in this way, they need literally time to do that, right? That rotation requires, let's say, 6-7 seconds. So if you're always doing touch, play, touch, play, touch, play, that rotation physically can't happen. So sometimes he'll play the slow pass here, get the ball back, then play it back to Onana, drop very deep, get the ball again. By playing slow passes, you're dragging the opposition towards you here, 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 here. And by that time, United would have done that rotation and then that dangerous line-breaking pass into that pocket on Mainu's back foot, and then Mainu can make things happen further up the pitch. That's just a Manchester United example. So many other teams have those very comfortable ball-playing centre-backs that allow them to be so dominant in games. Reverse balls, looking that way and wrapping it the other way. They're so underrated. They're so important as well. These are the little details that separate you from everyone else in that centre-back position. Being able to look as though, for example, you're going to play your other centre-back here. You're going to play your right centre-back, and then as you've raised your leg back to play them, you drop the shoulder, then you play your number 8 here. So pretending to play this way, then a little shift of the ball, then you play that way. And those little details would have brought your players further up the pitch more time on the ball. Because right now, the play's congested. You need to decongest the play. You need to reduce the traffic. So if you're going to play here, it's for a reason. And as you play it here, you don't just stand there. Oh, I'm a centre-back, I've done my job, I don't want the ball. No. You drop deep, you get the ball again. You always make angles to be that option because the play is in front of you. If the play is in front of you, you can make the best decision possible to be able to exert dominance and to get on the ball just to play. Then release your attackers, then they can make things happen further up the pitch. Here, Isaac is pressing him, and then Lisandro just drives with the ball very comfortably, very relaxed, and then he breaks the line into that central space. Very important centre-backs, that you break lines vertically down the middle of the pitch, but that starts from you disguising, pretending like you're playing out wide, but you're actually playing centrally. Just notice here, he's pretending like he's playing to Luke Shaw, but then he finds Casemiro in between the lines. In this scenario, right in his own penalty box, look at that. He's found Eriksen in a lot of space. Once again, look at his body shape. He's really wrapped that ball into that square, into that pocket to allow his attacking players to play. Finding Rashford in between the lines, who's drifted in, no problem. And that's Lisandro Martinez at his best. And those traits in centre-backs are so unique. On the ball, being able to make those sort of passes. So you can be the initiator of the second phase of play. What on earth does that mean? When you play the pass here, you demand it back. So that pass is a slow pass because you want it back. As you get it back, your left back drops deep, you give the ball to your left back, then you drop deeper again, drawing pressure towards you, and then you do a touch, then you play it into that pocket, into your number 8 who can make things happen. Let's say your team scores. You are not getting any assists, you're not getting any proper stats, but anyone who knows football and watches you play would know how influential you were within that phase of play. And now if we have a look at Bastoni, he's just a deep lying playmaker. Literally, the way he's able to create chances for his team with those excellent diagonal passes in the air or those long passes into the channel. It's not just a hit and hope, it's an actual pass with precision, with exquisite technique, with the correct weight as well. Playing those passes in behind to his strikers to literally get assists and create goal scoring opportunities. Just look at this switch of play. It's absolutely brilliant. Playing those diagonal passes once the opposition has been drawn towards him. When the opposition have shuffled across, any good team that defend very organised, defend very well, would shuffle across to the side of the ball. That means the opposite side is free. Can you utilise that to your advantage? Meaning that when you play that pass, when you drop deep and you get the ball, instead of looking back this way and trying to keep it short, in certain moments of the game, can you take a touch out and just hit it in this area here for your opposite side winger? This could become very useful for your teams, once again, in certain moments of the game. Not all the time. You don't want to be that player that constantly hits those long balls, hits those diagonals. As I've just said, you play those short passes, you draw the opposition towards you, and then maybe it's the pass into the pocket, or it's the switch into your far side fullback, into your winger. Having that variation, having that unpredictability about you, you'd be absolutely unstoppable as a centre-back in possession. You'd become press resistant, you'd have that game understanding, that game IQ to know when to play short, when to play on the side of the ball, and when to just switch it to the far side and let your fullback, let your winger, even your far side number 10 to make things happen on the far side. So centre backs, your passing ability is extremely important. You're like a deep lying playmaker. Just look at Cubarsi here, able to switch the play very effectively to open up space, to find the striker in between the lines and then allowing his team to attack. Once again, that excellent diagonal pass vertically into the striker. In this scenario, straight into the centre midfielder, a little click ball in behind the pressure. Just look at this excellent switch of play all the way out to the fullback. As a defender, you become very important to your team's build-up play if you're able to possess this type of passing technique. We have Cubarsi at Barcelona, who's very good at this as well. He's able to play this cross-field balls on the ground. So sometimes he's looking as though he's going to play, let's say, Jules Koundé, and then he wraps it to the far side pocket. If he's playing on the left centre-back position, he'll look as though he's going to play Araujo here, and then he just finds Pedri in that pocket really further up the pitch, which is so interesting to watch. And direct vertical passes, which allows your team to be very effective in attack, especially if you're able to clip the ball in behind as well. Just like in this example, you just become more than just a defender for your team. Once again, let's look at Calafiori here, able to play those diagonal switches of play straight into the winger. And notice here, his ability to run with the ball and actually get an assist from centre-back. It's absolutely brilliant. And when you hit those diagonal passes, you're not really looking to hit it with power. You're looking to sort of float it with a bit of power, not too much. So you're not looking to have a long shot in the air where it's very hard for your opposite winger to control. You're looking at a slight little float in the air so your winger can control it. Yes, the opposition would have shuffled across, but also your far side fullback could be making that overlap, could be making that underlap. Your number 10 could be making that overlap, underlap. So you want to give your winger the best possible opportunity of actually controlling the ball. If you just smash it across, thinking, yeah, I'm going to hit that diagonal, bang, how's he meant to control it? What if it hits his chest, he tries to head it to try and keep it in play? So you want to give your winger or your fullback the best opportunity. A slight little float with a bit of power, so not too slow, but not too fast. You're floating it into this area, maybe your fullback is controlling it and he's able to take it in his stride. And that comes down to your technical ability as a centre-back.